really bloody hot. If you can hear a fan, it's because there is a fan in here. Because it's like, it's no longer hot, but it's humid because a storm just came by. So everything's really like sticky and like, like everything is sticking and it's not great. But today we're making tiramisu. But before we start tiramisu, we're gonna show, because we're gonna make other stuff because Tori still needs to eat dinner. She's gonna make some pesto, some grilled garlic pesto. Okay, get rid of the lids of that. This is just the side dish. Okay, we're not putting garlic into our tiramisu. Do not worry about that. Okay. Do not worry. Good afternoon. It's almost evening. Is it as UK as rainy as in summer as the other times of the year? No, we're not as rainy, but the problem with the UK right now is that we had a heat wave, okay? You guys may make a little giggle that it's not that bad. It's pretty bad. So, one second. Just gonna get this go right here. There you go. Okay, gonna sprinkle some olive oil in there. Okay, a bit of salt and pepper. We're gonna shove this in the oven at 180 degrees for about 30 minutes. So we can just put that into a bowl, put that in the oven, which is why it's even more hot. God, why is it hot? We're making your favorite cake? She's never made it before. She was gonna make her own sponge fingers, right? Because you're meant to have your own sponge fingers for this. Like, you can, but apparently it tastes better when it's like a bit stale and old already. So she did not think about that. Kate Arechama! Kate! Welcome. Also, Kate. I haven't seen you in ages. You're making your favorite cake? It's actually really easy. When she looked at the recipe, she was like, oh, is that it? So what do you need? You need some dark chocolate. You need some coffee. You can use a coffee pod, or you can use like instant coffee. She does have instant coffee as well. Unless you're bougie and you have ground coffee makers in your house. Tori does not. So she has some instant coffee as well. You need some sponge fingers, lady fingers, or like the Italian word for it, which she doesn't know how to say. You need eggs. You need about 4 eggs. You need some mascarpone, which you will go grab from the fridge. You need quite a lot of mascarpone. You need 500 grams of it, basically, which is quite a lot. You need sugar, which she goes and grabs. Sugar. You need some cocoa powder, which she has, but she needs to go find it. Okay, some cocoa powder. There you go. So, first thing you need to do is empty out your area, because you don't need everything right now. You want to grate some of this dark chocolate. So, you want about, if Tori remembers right, you need like tablespoons, about that much, half of this, grated. So you can grab. Okay. Oh no, the chocolate's all melting. The chocolate's not melting. Oh no, it's so humid. The chocolate's melted. She bought it like less than an hour ago. Okay. Also, you don't have to add it, but she feels like if you add a bit of like liqueur, like some sort of cream liqueur, it works really well. So Tori's using Amarella, which is a coconut-based like creme liqueur. It's very good. This one's dairy-free as well, so she won't die from it. Then again, she's having straight-up cheese, so what's the difference at this point? Okay, she wants about that. Oh gosh, it is really melted. She hopes she can grate it. Should be okay. Should I have to put it straight? Oh no. Should I put it straight in the fridge after this? No, it's too melty. It's too melted. Okay, she's gonna shove it in the freezer for a bit. We can do this a bit later. She was gonna do this to save a bit of time, but it is way too melted. She looks like she just like pooped her own pants and like wiped with her paws. Gross. Okay, she'll come and do this bit later. It's fine. Do not fear. This is like the final air thing to do, so it's fine. Kinda annoying. It's so hot. It is really hot. Okay, you might think that's normal temperature. It's not. Okay. Right. Next thing, we're gonna separate our eggs. So you want about 4 eggs. Oh, that yolk don't look very good. That yolk be looking like it's fat. Okay. Get rid of the egg yolk. Okay. Oh. She's doing it 1 egg by 1 egg though. What's the temperature? It's what, 28 right now? Celsius? And before you start making fun of us like, it's like 35 over here and it's fine. You don't have houses that keep heat in the house, right? Because Tori is used to Thai temperatures, which can be like 35, 40. But this heat is unbearable here. Like it's really bad in the UK. She doesn't know why. She has no idea why it's worse in the UK. But it is. Okay. Three. Can't afford 4 eggs. To be fair, the egg shortage in the UK is slowly going away now. Because today there were loads of eggs in her local supermarket. Come here, child. Come here, do not crack on her. Do not crack on her. Huh! Huh! Almost did it. It almost fell. She's gonna wash her hands. Oh, that was close. If you're a bit scared of doing this like that, you can use fresher eggs. Her eggs aren't that fresh. Grandma has noticed you wouldn't let you made to escape at all. So you know exactly. You have 23 degrees, but it feels like 15. That must be nice. Sorry, wish that was her. Tori really wish that was her right now. We don't need one of the eggs, which is kind of annoying, but she's gonna keep one of the eggs for our bruschetta later on, because we're just gonna French toast it to not waste the egg yolk. Because we don't need one of the egg yolks. We only need 3 egg yolks and 2 and 4 egg whites. Okay, oh, she almost lost another egg, which is annoying. Whatever you do not get egg yolk in your egg white, or else your egg, basically you're making some meringue with it, more or less. Okay, so you have your Tori's gonna put this away. She won't need this right until the end. It's actually really easy to make this, but we will talk about it in a second. So now we have everything here. We're gonna get 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Get a hand whisk. You never had tiramisu? Yeah, if you like coffee, you like tiramisu. Should not actually have a spoon that says like what is what. Give her a second. She's trying to find her measuring spoons. She knows she has them, but sometimes they just disappear into the void. She doesn't really know why, when, where, how, or why they have disappeared into the void. There it is. Okay. Gotta double check what is 1 tablespoon. Okay, give her a second. She's just checking. One tablespoon in cc. Okay. Fine. Right. Tia liqueur. Yeah, Tori's putting some amarella into it to make it a bit boozier. Kate, Matera, Kate. Kate Lapin, Kate, welcome. Okay, 3 tablespoons. It's go time. It's go time. She can't really do it. Sorry, you just wasted your money. But Kate, Richa, Kate, welcome. Okay, 3 in there for now. And get your whisk. Go whisk till creamy. It's go time. If you keep on redeeming it, toys can't do it. You do know that, right? Like, she can't do it. Good. Make her do this and she can't really do it. She could use the hand one. She might actually use the hand one. She can't be bothered to Captain Ned, long time no go. Okay. Go mix this until it's like light and creamy. And then we're gonna add a lot more cheese into it. Okay. Add our mascarpone. We're gonna add a lot into it, by the way. It's a lot. It's like 2 packets of these. Tori's using a slightly less fat one so she doesn't explode from this. Because she will explode from this. Because 1, it's milk, and 2, she shouldn't really be eating this much. Okay. No, she's never actually cooked with mascarpone before. She actually has no idea what to expect from this kind of cheese. Not a clue what to expect. So use some mascarpone. Oh. This is a lot of cheese, not gonna lie, everyone. It's a lot of cheese. She did not expect this much cheese in our tiramisu. But it makes sense. It is not the healthiest thing in the world. Cheese gives you gas. it actually just makes her a bit bloated. So it's not that bad for her. Just makes her quite bloated. Which isn't great at the same time, but it's not that bad. You know, it could be worse. It could be very, very worse. Also, if you're actually wanting to make your own ladyfingers, it's actually really easy. You're basically making meringue, but tried it. That's what Tori was researching, how to make the lady fingers. It's just meringue. So, you could, but you'd have to leave it for a couple of days for it to, like, basically spoil. Okay. Okay. Mix everything. That away. The broken nail? She still has a plaster on it. Because she does not want any accidents with the egg and everything. Okay. Smooth and creamy. Okay, smooth and creamy. She's just gonna quickly. Okay, just gonna quickly do a very clean wash of this. So make sure you do a proper wash of this. Wash it. Because the egg white will not rise if you don't. Okay. Dry it out. Okay. Great. Check that they're clean. Shove them back into your hand mixer. Start doing this one. And you want to add 3 tablespoons to this as well. 3 tablespoons of sugar into this. Perfect for a low-carb diet. Yeah, but it's very high in fat and calories. And one more. There you go. Mix that in until you start getting stiff peaks. Okay? You're gonna do it until you get stiff peaks. Stiff peaks allowed. You don't need this anymore. Also, kate mongoose, kate kafe. You really need an electric mixer, you really do. It's very useful. More useful than a stand mixer, in my opinion. She kind of did the wrong bowl. She should have did this one and this bowl and that bowl and that bowl, but you know, it's fine. Go. It's so hot. Okay, not ready yet. It's almost there. Almost there. Let's give it a test. Just a little bit more. Okay. Done. You don't need this mixer anymore. Right. So now you have here. Tarika, go make her little espresso. Or coffee, you know. When she can. And She's gonna add a bit more coffee into it because she's pretty sure it won't give her enough coffee. Please. Her closet too. Her closet too. Long now to do basic things like opening a jar. You know what? She used to never like tiramisu. Then she got a bit older and then she started appreciating coffee. So now she's a bit of a coffee maniac. She's now a bit of a wee coffee maniac. Okay. Oh, the smell of coffee is so good. Okay. Now you got your egg in. You're gonna put a third of this. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Tori's gonna. You paid for her 2 bottles of mascarpone. Okay. Now you're gonna mix this. You want to fold it in, okay? You don't want to mix it because you'll make it more airy. You want to fold it in, okay? You want to fold it in. Next dollop. Fold it in. Fold it in. Fold it in. Fold it in. She never knew how much egg was in tiramisu. She thought it was all cream. Even though it is basically cream, it's all just cheese, but you know. She was really surprised by how little milk, except for cheese, is in this. She feels like unauthentic tiramisu has a lot of milk and double cream and stuff like that in. Personally console your day without your morning coffee. She's been trying to avoid morning coffees though, because when you wake up, your body has naturally created stress cortisol in your body. So you're awake when you first wake up. So she tries to wait until like 12, like midday, for her to have her coffee. She hasn't had a coffee today yet though. But she did have a very relaxing morning today. A very relaxing morning. She finally had her massage off the con. She always books herself a massage after a con. When she finally had it, it was very nice. Then she went to shop to buy all the ingredients for today's stream, and then she went to a garden center to try to get more plants, because squirrels have eaten her plants, which is great. Okay, that's looking pretty good now. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side. Move that away. Move that away. And when she got to the garden center, it was cash only. Apparently the card readers are broken, but it's cash only in the middle of nowhere with no ATMs around. And she was like, wow, that's great. Okay. This is gonna be, you remember this is her sushi one? It's now gonna be her tiramisu tray. Okay, so now she's gonna go get her coffee. And she's gonna get a bowl. She's gonna get her coffee liqueur. Right. Her coffee. Just gotta get a little bit more. Okay. gonna use this spoon. She's pretty sure it doesn't matter. Okay. Right. The coffee, she's gonna do some liqueur in the coffee. So, her liqueur, she's not sure how much to put in. Wait, give her a second. She's gonna quickly look at how much liqueur to put in. Tablespoons. Oh no, her pole cannot open this. Ow, her claws. Ow. Well, they ate all her edamame plants and all her beans. She has no more beans. She went out to go get more beans? No more. Okay, she's just gonna do basically all of this. Yep, basically all of it. 4 tablespoons of liqueur. She's gonna keep the bottle. The bottle's cute. The bottle is very cute. Okay, she's gonna just mix that in with the... Okay. Beautiful. Now, this bit's the bit that she's a bit like, what is going on here? So, what you're meant to do, you're meant to dunk. You're meant to get your sponge fingers. Okay, so you got your sponge fingers. You're meant to dunk it in there. We're gonna have to grate our chocolate soon, by the way. So you gotta grab this, you gotta dunk it in, and you leave it for like 2 seconds. Dunk it in. She's gonna use no. It's and then put it down. Okay? Dunk it in, put it down. And we're gonna do it for the whole entire roll, okay? Just shove them in. We're gonna just make it soak the coffee, basically. And that's what you're doing with this. You're gonna make it soak the coffee. Okay. Apparently, this is why a store-bought one is better than a pre-made one. Because if you use a store-bought one, it's already really dry, so it will soak up all the coffee better. She might even need 2 packets. Luckily, she bought 2. The bottle looks cute. The bottle is very cute. Kate Shoma! Kate! You love everybody seems to love tiramisu. Like, she actually not met a gal that does not like tiramisu. Is it because we're getting all old? Is it because we're getting old and like tiramisu is now the calling in life? Okay. Gal. Never tried that? Wait, you never tried tiramisu before? Oh, you know what? Using her hands is much quicker. She might need more coffee. She might need more coffee in a bit. She may have let the others soak a bit too long. She might swap them out a little bit. You've never had tiramisu? Not even like the fake one? You know, the one that's like not really tiramisu, but they call it tiramisu? Honestly, like, she really wants to try making a matcha tiramisu. Because you could just make a matcha version by just replacing like the coffee liqueur with matcha. I feel like that would be really good. Oh no. Okay, she's gonna have to go make more. She's got to make more coffee liqueur. Trying to imagine the taste. Of what? Tiramisu? Okay. She's trying to fit it. She's trying to fit the thingies. Okay. She needs to go make more coffee. She's gonna do it straight into this. Do not worry, she'll just literally use the same bowl so she doesn't have to wash more. She needs more fluid though. Okay. She needs more liqueur in this as well. She has a whole giant bottle of it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Quiet phone. Silence phone. Okay. You can turn it off now. Right. We need more liqueur in there. She does have another packet of sponge fingers, so do not fear. Does alcohol go off? Shouldn't go off, right? There's a whole bottle of it. Chainsaw noises? Oh, that... You mean her phone alarm? Okay. She feels like this is too big. Maybe her tray is too big. Maybe her tray itself is too big. Maybe she should replace the tray. Maybe she'll put it into like a circular tray or something instead. She feels like this tray is too big. Because she feels like if she doesn't change the tray, it might not fit. She might not have enough like stuffing for it. So she's gonna swap it to a circular one, which makes it slightly more difficult, but we'll figure it out together. Okay. How is she gonna do this? Okay. Normal in the middle. Normal in the middle. Okay. Crisscross. Cross. Break it. So you can shove it into the corners. I'm just gonna dip this one more into the coffee. She does like quite a coffee tiramisu. She always finds it if it's not very coffee-y, it's not as good in her opinion. Okay. That seems okay for the first layer. Put that away for a second. So wash her hands. It goes off. Mine never lasted long enough to find out. That's terrible. Okay. more to it. Just gonna crack it in. Okay. She's gonna go get the should be now cold chocolate. On her. Okay, it's now frozen, so should be easily grindable. People picking cases of beer that were thrown because it's gone off to become beer. She gets it, but like she feels like Amarilla does go off after a while. You know, like creme liqueurs, even though they're dairy free, they should go off after a while, right? Then it's alcohol, so probably doesn't go off. She doesn't know. Okay. Still going at it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. It's ingrained. The coffee bar is so ingrained, it's hard for you to imagine how it tastes the Tori. It's just a lot sweeter. It's a lot sweeter. If she likes how this one tastes, maybe she'll make a version with it. Okay, she's gonna give that bit of a rest. She's gonna paste this down. Okay. Just gonna. So you wanna cover it with like almost half of this. So slap it. Depends how many tiers you want to make it with. Hanya. Hanya. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna cover it. It feels like now we've gone to a smaller tray. We don't need. You sprinkle your chocolate. More directly onto it. The Tori's using 70%. You can use something lighter if you don't really want something that's too strong. 70% cocoa. Oh no, it's melting already. Melting already. Okay. Oh no, it's melting. Melting so fast. Go, 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 go. Melting, melting. Okay. Oh, it's so hot. Cow. It's melting everywhere. Her poor, beautiful clothes. Takes a long time for stuff with alcohol in it to go by anyway because alcohol kills all the bacteria. That makes sense. Okay. Pour that all the way around. Make sure you don't miss any areas out. Bit more. Bit more. Oh no 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 no. Okay, she's not gonna bubble. First, eat that chunk. Dark chocolate really does hit different though. Such a bitter taste. Growing with long nails seem tough. It's the fact that the chocolate's melting as well. Melting at the same time. So it's kind of hard to like grate something that's melting at the same time. Cold frozen chocolate does hit different as well. It really does actually. It's very decadent. She hasn't had chocolate in ages. She doesn't really normally eat chocolate. Oh no, her blaster came off. Don't look at her. Don't look at her deceased nail. She's gonna shove that right back in. Don't worry about it. It was more for like not to get it dirty. That seems fine. For now anyway. Back in the freezer you go. Tori's gonna wash her hands again. Not because it's dirty, just because it has melted chocolate on it and she doesn't really want to lick it off. Okay, just clean her pores up. We're almost basically done with the tiramisu. There's a lot of it's more like waiting for it to go. Like, it's more like waiting for it to cook in a sense. Like to cool down, she meant. Okay. Just use all of it. Okay. She hopes this is enough to not have to crack open another box. She feels like it might just be enough to not have to crack open another one. You might get lucky and not have to. Hell yeah, we don't have to. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we don't have to open another box. Very nice. Oh no, there's one left. Okay, let's move that one away. Put that one in there. And put that one somewhere here. Okay. Wow, the coffee taste is very strong. The coffee is very strong. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, right. We don't need this anymore. That can just be her coffee for today. Why not? Boozy coffee. Okay, throw that away. Okay. Chop that on there. Plunk that down. Okay. So, you want to cover it. Cover it up. Okay, and guess what we're gonna need again? We're gonna need that wonderful chocolate to come back out. She should use the electric grater at this point. Okay, let's go get it out again. Okay. Little mini grater. makes you gain weight. It's actually not that many calories, okay? Like, this is like 10 portions. Probably 8 to 10 portions. And a portion's about like 300 calories. So it's not too bad. She did use slightly low-fat mascarpone. Okay. One shot. If you can finish this in one go, she envies your metabolism. Like, she's already jealous of most male metabolism, okay? Oh. Okay, let's just go see how much she has so far. We're gonna need a lot more. We got to shove this in the fridge for like a long time, by the way. Oh, this method seems like it's doing it better. Whoops. She thought she could try to separate it more. She fucked up. Oh, her gloves are... Put that back in. She doesn't want you to see her nail. She's embarrassed by it. It's a nail that popped off. But it's not that bad. It's just kind of empty right now. In the past, it would have been a meal for you. It was like this would have been this whole bit. You don't know how much food there is, right? It's 2 cups of cheese you're consuming in one go, and 4 eggs. That's quite a lot. Is that enough? A little bit more. Just a little bit more. You didn't learn the past. Tori's so envious of metabolisms. Tori ate some crisps earlier today as a little treat to herself, and her body right now is suffering from it. It's not fair. It's not bloody fair. She literally had like 2 handfuls of crisps, and her body's like, you shouldn't have done that. Okay. Now we have that. Tori's gonna shove that in the washer. Wash her hands again because the chocolate is melted all over. Okay, clean her hands. Okay, put that away somewhere. I'll put that chocolate in the freezer to let it harden back up. And then she's gonna get her sieve. Okay. Cocoa powder at the top. Okay. Just gonna cover it. It's a very easy dish to make, honestly. Okay. Put it choco powder back in there. Ta-da! It's done! Kate! The tiramisu is complete. You have to wait overnight for it to cool down. But it's basically done. That's the tiramisu. Wait, let Tori see if we can actually get a proper view of it. No. Tiramisu. It's very, very liquidy right now. See, there's 2 layers of it. It smells wonderful. And now you're gonna cover it up. Either with the actual lid to it, or you can just do cling film on it if you don't have the lid for it. But Tori does have the lid for it. She thinks it's the lid for it. It is the lid for it. Okay, put that in the fridge for at least 3 hours, or better, overnight. Tori will take it out at the end of the stream to like show it to you, but she won't slice into it just yet. Okay. She will wash it in a second. Just gonna quickly clean the surface. So now we're making our actual dinner portion of this, which is gonna be she's gonna make some pesto. Do you think you need 1 done per day? Is that because you don't want to eat, or you're on a diet? Like, which one? Is it because you just don't have time to eat? You're not really feeling like eating? Okay. You're just gonna shove everything into the dishwasher. So, give her a moment. She's gonna make some pesto gnocchi. So, she's using pre-made gnocchi, by the way. She's not making gnocchi from scratch because she does not have the time and the willpower for that. Maybe one day we'll make another like from scratch stream again. She did enjoy making the tiramisu, to be fair. It's quite simple, effective. Not at all like difficult. She feels like anyone could do that. Like, if you don't have an electric mixer, that might be a bit more difficult, but if you have an electric mixer, she's pretty sure anyone can do that. The dish anyway. Okay, just no, sorry, she's off screen for a bit. She's just trying to do her dishes so she doesn't have to do them later. It's how she does it so she doesn't have to do it later. Because it does, like these cooking streams, they do pile up her dishes. Like her dishes pile up like hella when she does these cooking streams. She can't actually read chat while she's doing this. Okay, she's back now. Did you look in? She's not streaming right now. So, you're the one I saw in the video with subtitles? Oh yeah, kate. The character didn't move because she was at the sink. Sorry about that. Hello. She was doing other stuff. Okay. So, what do you need for pesto? You need an obscene amount of basil. This is for later on. You need cheese. Okay. Don't look at the fact she has reduced cheese. It's fine, it's cheese. Okay. She also made some grilled garlic earlier today. She's gonna put that in the side. Okay, she's got some grilled garlic. Just let that cool for a second. What are we making now? We're making pesto now. We're making pesto, so what you need pine nuts. She didn't want to buy another pack of pine nuts, so she's using what she had left from last time. Kate, Laura, kate. We're making our own pesto with roasted garlic instead of normal garlic, because she feels like roasted garlic would taste a lot more smokier. Okay, so we have pine nuts. We need loads of basil, like an unholy amount of basil. Like it's kind of a joke how much basil you need for a pesto recipe. Okay. Shove that in. If you want to wash it, you can. Tori doesn't really care that much because she's the only one. Oh no, actually no. Mama Thaiga's eating it too, but that's fine. So shove all that in. You need a lot of pesto. A lot of basil. Like 90% of pesto is just basil. It's kind of terrifying. At least 2 packets of basil. Okay, you can use the stalk as well if you're feeling saucy, but she doesn't tend to use the stalks. Okay. Another packet. Pronto. Yeah, Tori does have Parmigiano Reggiano, but she's gonna do a mix of the two. Because she thinks it tastes better with a mix of the two. They're both they're like similar in her opinion, but she's pretty sure like an Italian would be angry at her if she said that, but like she can't tell the difference. So much basil. We're also making some bruschetta as well, which is basically tomato on toast, which is probably one of our favorite things to eat on an Italian base. It's really weird because she really doesn't really like tomatoes that much, but for some reason it hits a lot. It's very hot. She needs to pick it up, but it's too hot to pick it up. Okay, so we have our roasted garlic. And shove that in. You can squeeze it if it's not that hot, but it's kind of too hot for her to squeeze right now. Good thing about having long nails right now is that she can just use it to grab hot things because she has no nerve endings on those. Cow. A little banana. Boop. Okay, she's gonna save a few for the ciabattas later on to make our delicious dish. You can squeeze that one in there. There you go. Okay, garlic's put in there. Okay, we're gonna add our cheese in there now too. Okay. We're gonna add. She needs to cut it. Scissors. kisses. Okay. Just gonna add a bit more later on once this emulsifies down a bit more. So what we're gonna do now is add our olive oil. We have to add quite a lot of olive oil. Okay. You need like an inappropriate amount of oil. Okay. Put that in your mixer. If you have a grinder, you can use it, but Tori's too lazy to go grab it, so she's using her blender. And go blitz it a few times. Okay, add a bit more oil and a bit more cheese now. A little bit more cheese. She didn't realize that there was this much cheese in pesto. Like, this does make quite a lot of pesto. Before you're like, whoa, this is just for one portion of pesto. It's not. It's for several portions of pesto. But, you know, Tori can't afford to make it too many times in her life. Salt. Put the lid back on. Give it a quick shake to try to get the pine nuts in there. And go and blitz it a few more times. Turn it around, blitz it a few more times. And there you have it, pesto. A lot of pesto. Gaute girly, gaute. In case you have a fire extinguisher, Tori does not have a fire extinguisher. She has a fire blanket. She has a blanket for fires. Okay, you're gonna grab a little bit. Taste it. Bit more salt. Actually, you use fine salt. I feel like it needs a bit more garlic as well. Bit more salt. Should use like 2 more of the garlics. Just squeeze them like a little. Whoops. Because she wants to keep a piece or 2 for her ciabattas. Okay, more garlic. Okay. She might actually add a few more other nuts in there as well. She feels like it needs more nut taste. So she's gonna add some macadamians in there. She probably didn't have enough pine nuts. Okay. We're having a bougie one now, a bougie pesto. You can add honestly anything into this. But she does like a nuttier pesto flavor. because she's just eyeballing everything. Okay. That's our pesto done. That's our pesto completed. We're now going to make our bread. Oh, she lost a pine nut. She lost a single pine nut. Okay. So she has these little ciabatta things. She's gonna go put them in the oven at English français. Okay, go for 205 Celsius. Just gonna put the 2 breads on there. So gonna put that in the oven for 15 minutes, and during that we're gonna make everything else. We're gonna make our gnocchi, and we're gonna cut up our tomatoes as well to make our bruschetta. And actually, she'll only use one. She'll only have one of the breads. The other bread she'll wrap up. She'll have it tomorrow because the bread won't be as good if she does not cook it. Eat it today, so she'll just wait until Mama comes tomorrow. Oh, she'll cook it for her. She'll put it in the oven, in the fridge, not here, right? Okay. Right. Take this away. Actually, no, we're gonna leave this there. Okay. We're making a quick gnocchi dish. So, oh no. Where's her gnocchi? Oh, right there. Okay. Right, so gnocchi. You can use half of it. Put water in there. Okay. Okay. Put that in and start that. Okay, we're gonna need like... We're only gonna use half of this because she doesn't want to use that much. Get that out. Tomatoes. We have these little cute tomatoes called Poplio tomato. They look very cute, okay? You could use the one they say to use is plum tomatoes, but they ran out where she went. Apparently there's a plum tomato shortage in this country right now. She would not know because she does not normally eat tomatoes, but here we are. Different breeds of tomatoes. Okay. Right. Okay. We're gonna use a vine. We have a vine and a half's worth for our bruschetta and 1 vine for our pasta. It only leaves us that much left, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. She'll use that another day. She's not, it's only been recently that she started cooking with more pasta dishes. She never really cooked pasta until recently. She didn't know what changed. Nothing's changed. She eats more pasta now. What are you going to use, Tiramisu? She just used espresso. She used an espresso. She used just a random coffee, like an instant coffee, because she doesn't have any coffee grinders. Okay. Water. Okay, turn the heat on there. Wait for that to boil up. flavor it. Flavor. A little bit of olive oil in there to make it not stick as much. And while that's going, we're gonna cut up our tomatoes. So for the pasta one, we're just gonna cut them in halves. She hardly really eats tomatoes, but you know, she knows it's good for you, so she's been trying to eat them a bit more. Those tomatoes look like a video game. Have you never seen a tomato on a vine? This is how tomatoes look like when you first get them. These little ones anyway. Okay. Pump. Pump. Wait. They make tomatoes in nature now? It's because a lot of people like Tori never really liked tomatoes, so she never really understood why some of them were massive and some of them were tiny. Okay, that's enough for the pasta dish. Gnocchi dish. Not pasta. She's gonna cut these in quarters because she does like her bruschetta like quite not as bits, you know. She doesn't like it too thin, but she doesn't like it too thick as well. Go. Okay. Just gotta wait for this to boil up. She's gonna turn the first fan on. She's gonna put the bread in now. 10 minutes. Big ones are for burgers or salads. You can have them big for salads too. Clock. 11 minutes. Okay. But these are kind of like similar like cherry tomatoes, as you say. But these are called Poplio tomatoes. They're very cute looking, honestly. She's actually been okay eating these lately. She used to absolutely hate tomatoes. Like, as in, like, she would get a burger and ask them not to put tomato on it. Nowadays, she's not as fussed with it. She's not as fussed. Oh, yo. You're not a fan of tomatoes in salad. She's not a fan of tomatoes in salad either, to be fair. She does like a tomato, like, in bruschetta. It's the only thing she likes with like raw tomato, bruschetta. Maybe she should DM Pixel after this and be like, rate her meal. Rate her meal. By the way, she's not doing this very quickly because she's a bit afraid of her nails. Her nails need to survive another whole ass week before she gets them done. So she's a bit terrified of fucking her fingers up. Okay, that looks like it's about to be done soon, so okay, we're gonna drop those in. Drop these little guys in. She's using half a packet because she does not need to use all of it now. Okay, that can stay in the back. This should feed like 4 people, but like apparently this is one portion of gnocchi, which is crazy. She's not gonna finish that. She's gonna do half of that in terms of eating it. Okay. Mix that in. You can use the like, you know, the hard ones as well, but she saw she can find fresh ones today, so she was like, oh, she'll have a fresh pasta. Okay. she doesn't know why she's rushing, because she has to wait for this to cook. She has to wait for everything else to cook, so she got some time. And there, chop, chop. Next week, she's not sure what to make next week. She's gonna ask her mom if she wants to eat anything in particular, then she'll make it for her. It may be the last cooking stream for a hot minute, by the way. It might be the last one until her kitchen is done. She's not sure. She's not sure when her kitchen's gonna start work. Okay. There you go. Oh, she needs to cut up this. You did visual even these days? What, tomatoes? You found tomatoes, monster? Being made with love? Yeah, Tori. All of Tori's food is made with love because that's all she has in there. Okay. Okay. Pop that in there. Should she add some meat into the pasta dish? She has some pancetta she can add to it. Yes or no? Pancetta? Nah? Pancetta, yes? Meat in pasta? Hope you have a bigger stove. She's gonna have a kitchen island! She's so excited for it. She's got a cat. She's gonna have her own kitchen island. Get an actual proper stream set up. There's more in your cooking than just love. Tell people whose seasoning is salt and maybe pepper. That's so sad. Are you okay, you know? That is your choice of seasoning. Are you okay? Okay. She got some oil in there. A little bit more. There's some salt. By the way, all the salt she's using is sea salt. Okay. Bit of balsamic. Okay, get a spoon. Everything's oily now. Mix it up. Okay. You can add some lime as well if you want some lime in it. Tori's not a super like, you know, she's not a super like, wow, she must have lime in it kind of gal, but okay. That's our bruschetta set done. Okay. Just gonna move everything out of the stove. Dish. Meat? Yes, no. First down to say yes or no. You get to pick whether or not we put meat in this pasta. First gal, say it. Tori was decide if not. She has chorizo, which would not work with it, so we're not adding chorizo into it, even if you vote for chorizo. And she has pancetta, so it's pancetta or none. Yes, meat indeed. Okay. Okay. I'll put that in there. Bruschetta. What's that noise? Oh, that's just that. Okay, let that cook up a bit more. We're gonna basically render it down because we want it to be crispy. We want to render it down so it's crispy. How's the bread looking? Bread looking pretty good, that. Okay. Mix that up. Turn the heat a bit higher. And now we're gonna go and add some pesto. That's a bit too much pesto, that's fine. Okay. Add a gnocchi in there. Okay. Coat it. Okay. Let that fat render in there. Delicious, delicious. We probably won't need to thicken the sauce so we can get rid of the water. As her pesto is already quite watery. And the oil, there's a lot of oil and this is a very, very, very oily dish. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the... Oh! Okay. So let render it down, low heat. Okay. Gonna add a little bit of fresh basil on top of there. Afterwards, okay, put that to the side. Gonna let that cook down. It smells wonderful, honestly. Okay. She's gonna use her paws to get the last ingredient out of the oven. Okay, we're gonna put this. Okay. Turn the oven off. We're gonna put a pot there. Okay. So, I'm gonna chop it in half. You can use any kind of white bread. Ciabatta is probably one of her favorite ones for this kind of thing. Okay. Let that inside bit cool down a little bit. Grab ourselves a little baby knife. And what we're gonna do, we have our garlic still here. We're gonna squeeze that garlic out. Becomes basically a butter for us for bruschetta. It's one of her favorite kinds of garlic, roasted garlic. super nice. Okay, paste that garlic around there. Paste the garlic around there. Grab a little bit more just to get that flavor on there. Okay, gotta wash your hands because it's super, super oily. Super oily paws. Right, roast garlic to butter. Yeah, you could do that. Like, you could just roast it and mix it into your garlic. Okay. Let's play everything up. Just gonna quickly just chop this too. Okay. That's just for like decoration at that point. Plate. Tori plate as usual. Pesto gnocchi. This is 2 portions, by the way. If you think you can finish this in one go, be her guest. You cannot. Okay, put the basil all around. Okay. Just go get a bit more of the grated ganda pandano. Ow, hurt nail. Please. Oh. Okay. Color it with more cheese to make it look pretty. She does actually really like adding chili to it. She might add some chili flakes onto it. Chili onto it, if she can even find where her chili flakes are. You know what? She's gonna add those to me. Bit of chili. And do with this, you're gonna add probably should put it onto its own plate. She will do that. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. No long. Thank you. She honestly has no idea why sometimes YouTube is like, okay, she can say when someone subscribes. Sometimes it does not. Oh, it does not fit both of the ciabattas. What do? Oh, no. Can you really call this healthy though? Like, it's a lot of olive oil. Oh wait, she forgot to put the tomatoes on it. She does prefer raw tomatoes on this. One, it makes it look kind of pretty. And two, it tastes a bit less oily. Okay. Imagine you thinking you're gonna come and see tiramisu and you're like, where the fuck is tiramisu in this? It's in the fridge. She kind of wants a plate that fits this one. No, she doesn't really have that many plates. She needs more plates. Oh wait, she knows what to present it on. A tray. A Thaiga tray. You're not gonna get a proper presentation of the tiramisu until tomorrow, when it actually finishes cooking. But you take it out so that you can have a look at it. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Just wondering, since it's Pride Month, is it Pride Month? Oh, it is, isn't it? It's almost the end of it already. She can't believe that. She honestly doesn't really keep up to the days of the year. Happy Pride Month if you all celebrate it. Even though Tori is part of it, Tori doesn't really celebrate it that much. But she cheers for all the gals. Kati! Becoming another VTuber. Oh, thank God for coming by, Cynical. Welcome. She's currently cooking a dish. She's cooking dinner for herself. Which is quite a lot of food. This is not, by the way, this is gonna be leftovers. Okay, there is no way someone can normally finish this much food. Post the recipe later? Yeah, she'll write it down. She keeps on forgetting to do that for the end of her streams. She used to have it all in the description. Skill issue? Like, if she really, had a goal, she might finish it, okay? Right, so we have our bruschetta, which is our starter. We have our pesto, a homemade pesto, which is over there. She has a lot more. She has like 2 weeks worth of pesto at this point. And the main dish really that we spent, the reason why we're here today is to make our tiramisu. Wow! It's all coming together, everyone. Oh, you can't even see it. Wait, the hair movement forward. So, this is what we made today. You forget there are Americans in your street? Like, even if you're American, you cannot finish this in one go. Like, this is a lot of food. Like, this is a whole ass meal for Tori. Like, this whole bit, a meal. Right? But also thank you for subscribing. Shufoob. Foob. Thank you, you're on the menu now. This looks so good. She's really excited to try this tiramisu. Like, she's a bit sad that it's not cooled down enough for her to take a slice out of it. But she can try it tomorrow. It needs to be cooled down for a while. You can see the layers. Tori can show you the layers. You can see the layers of the ladyfinger sponges, the mascarpone cheese, and basically, it smells wonderful. She's very excited to try it out. If it's low sodium, there won't be any leftovers. This is very high sodium. There's a lot of salt in this. Looks great though. Thank you. This looks very delicious. We have our bruschetta, which is just basically all of it is inside here is tomato, olive oil, salt, a bit of garlic, basil, and olive oil. And a bit of balsamic vinegar as well. If you want to add more balsamic, you can just drizzle it on top. But she's gonna, take it, paste it. She has a pancetta gnocchi with tomatoes, which is made with our homemade pesto, which she has to figure out how to store in a bit. So we have a lot in here. It's maybe 3 or 4 more portions of pasta. You said olive oil twice. Tori is 1 brain cell, okay? Italian cooking and stuff. The problem is that Tori would have just made it only tiramisu, but it would have been a half an hour stream, right? So So she had to fill it out with other stuff, right? Yeah, she filled it out with other things. Kate Sovun. Also, Kate. Welcome. A little bit. Okay, you don't understand. Like, this is like almost full when she started the stream, right? You know when people think, they look at pesto and they think, oh, that's healthy because it's green? It's not healthy at all. It's like the most unhealthy thing because it's so much olive oil in it. But this, she's very excited to try. She wants to try a bite. She wants just a little on the edge. Whoa, you can't taste the cheese at all. Oh, it tastes good though. She'll take a photo of it and post it on her Twitter later on. She'll post it on her Twitter. You can see, she'll take a photo of everything now, but like, you can see a slice of it tomorrow when she serves it to Mama Thaiga. But this is it. This is the meal. Between Italian basil and Thai basil is a lot more fragrant. English, like Western basil, it's very sweet. It's very sweet, whilst Thai one has a bit more of a like salty taste, in her opinion. It's a lot more fragrant. Like, you can smell Thai basil anywhere. She is growing Thai basil. Like, her garden does have a little stub of Thai basil. Okay, she's gonna quickly take a photo of her meal. Please do not perceive the fact that she has her own stream up because that's how she reads chat. Tiramisu. Yeah, okay. Do not perceive, it's how she reads chat. Do you still make stream circles or have you given up? No, she has her stream schedule. She just forgets to post it on her community tab. It's if you go on her channel, it's the first stream that's, you know, upcoming stream. It's updated. She just forgets to do it on a community post. Though this week she is not streaming as often because she has a convention to go to at the end of this week. So she's gonna be quite busy from Thursday onwards. Tomorrow she's playing Valheim on Twitch, and on Wednesday she's on Bilibili to learn some more Chinese so she can finally talk back at her relatives who speak to her in Chinese and make fun of her. But it's okay. This should feed her in for a week. It's fine. It's fine. Store pesto cold. It holds for a few days. Yeah, Tori's gonna put it into a little tub. Does it fit in there? Maybe. Will you fit in? No, you won't. You're not. You're too chunky. Okay. Does she have any other bottles she can put it in? You have to have a look. You have to have a quick look around. Oh no, she does have a little bottle she can put. She can put her pesto in here. She do that now before she leaves. So she can wash everything properly. Forbidden. Chunky. Okay. She needs to get this. Please. Go in. Okay, she needs to violently shake this. Do VTubers have a business card to hand out? No, but if you press exclamation mark gal, you can see her information. It's a digital business card. No, she does have a business card, like at cons. She does have her con cards. But she also sells at conventions, so. Look how green the pesto looks. What color is your pesto normally? You can have red pesto, to be fair. She's not sure how to make that. She knows how to only make this kind of pesto. But you can make red pepper pesto? Pretty sure that's a thing. Red pepper ones. Oh no, she should have put it on a smaller tub. Okay. She should have put it in a smaller tub. Now let's see Tori's business card. Tori's business card is for her to It's a number on it that sends you automatically to KFC. Plop that in there, plop that in there. Okay. Pop that. Okay, just gotta shake it, trying to clean it. Initial clean of it. Oh, it's very basil-y. She knows it is just basil, but it is very, very herby. Okay. There you go. Put that in the fridge. That'll last like a week. Like until it goes a bit grossy. She wouldn't recommend eating it after a week. But you can always do a sniff test. Tori just does the sniff test all the time. Okay. Ta-da. We done? How does Tori's car compare to Paul Allen's? There's more decoration in it. It's not as clean, you know? Not sleek. Doesn't have rounded edges. But not everyone. Tori's gonna have a look at who to redirect to. So stay put, and we're gonna send you over to somebody. She's not sure who yet because she's not sure who's streaming right now. But thank you so much. It's lovely to see such many new faces as well as old faces. She'll see you all next week for another cooking stream. She's not sure what. It might just be a Zatsu. Who knows? But we're gonna go and find a gal to redirect to. Who don't we go to? We can go to Frey. Because Frey's come to us before. We haven't gone to Frey in a while. We should go to
I know,
Frey. Oh no. Mute quickly. She's pretty sure their stream isn't able to be redirected to. Copy. Okay. Go redirect to them, so please give them lots of love. Tori will see you all soon, okay? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Please enjoy. She hopes you enjoyed this little stream. She's excited to eat this. She's sad she can't get you a slice out, but she'll show you later, okay? Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.